All right, everyone, welcome back to AFTV and the Superfan debate. We did it all last week. We've got to go again because Arsenal are facing back-to-back massive Premier League games. It was Tottenham at the Emirates, and now it's Liverpool at the Emirates. On the Liverpool side, I welcome Alex, AGT. Welcome. No clap. Wow, this is a hostile environment. This is a very, very hostile environment.
Yeah, I feel like this is a proper away day now.
They're setting the tone early, aren't they? Of course, welcome through Izzy. Wow. This might be a personal thing.
He seems to look like me. I love him. But
well, let's see the round of applause he gets. Lead judges. John, that's fair enough. I was surprised you didn't boo him. And of course, we've got Don Robbie in there. Right, welcome everyone. Welcome. Arsenal-Liverpool at the Emirates. Fixture that hasn't gone too well for us over the last, really since Klopp arrived. He's had his fun against Arsenal. I think it's something like 12 wins in 23 games. That includes his time at Dortmund. But today, we're talking about it a slightly different way. Arsenal top of the league. Liverpool struggling a little bit more than perhaps we expected going into this season. We're going to go to you guys. You guys are the guests. Alex, lead the way. The question today is very simply, who's winning this?
Well, I think if you believe what these guys say on AFTV and yourself, to be fair, James, they're very knowledgeable people, including yourself.
Thank you.
If you believe that, then you think this is going to be a walkover for Arsenal. Battering, trash, finished, you're dead. These are all the things I've been hearing this week from Arsenal fans. So if I'm going along with that, then Arsenal are going to walk over. Arsenal are going to walk over Liverpool. So I'm looking forward to seeing that happen.
You second it then?
Well, listen.
He didn't answer the question, though, did he?
We've won two.
I think he did, Rob.
I think I did.
He did.
He's dropping his keys. He's having a right. He's shitting himself. But we've won our last two at the Emirates as well, which I don't think can be discounted. Diogo Jota loves playing against Arsenal. Bobby Firmino loves playing against Arsenal. Mo Salah loves playing against Arsenal. You're lucky Mane's not here because he loved playing against Arsenal even more. So you don't just become a rubbish team overnight. And this is, I think, Liverpool's perfect opportunity to lay a flag in the ground on Sunday at the Emirates and say, no, don't forget about us. We're still Liverpool Football Club. And then if we can go on and beat City the week after, then we're still back in this title race. However, if you beat us, you're in the title race, whether you like it or not. And I'm not saying it's going to be an easy one, but it's tough.
You want me to be honest?
Listen.
No, don't be honest. Don't be honest.
Don't be honest. Don't be honest.
Listen, you be yourself, man.
Okay, cool.
That's what I'm scared of.
So, I reckon, honestly speaking, that we are going to bring Arsenal back to the dunya. Now, if you don't understand what that means, you will find out on Sunday. You're welcome back. You're going to come back to where you belong. Arsenal's going to come back to where they belong on Sunday.
Second.
And Liverpool will show you where they belong. This is where you're going to show them why we are Liverpool Football Club. You lot are probably looking at me thinking, what's this guy talking about?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah.
When you hear Nunes! That's it, it's done. Honestly speaking, I reckon what you guys are doing is great, it's cute. Been there, done that. Am I lying?
Yeah, don't bring me into this.
No. Been there, done that. Me and Alex had a conversation. You know what Arsenal are doing now? It's cute. It's nice. I like it.
It's cute.
Yeah, it's cute. As in, like the fans are now. You guys are making noise. You know what I mean?
Cute.
It's about time they made some noise, isn't it?
It's about time, man. So it's a little cute phase that you lot are going through. But yeah, man, you guys are going to be dragged back into the dunya on Sunday.
So is it a rude awakening for Arsenal to come this Sunday? Lee, go on.
Look, listen, I think beginning of the season, you would have probably said that. But what's happened with Liverpool has been quite horrific, if I'll be honest. When you look at the scale of it, you know, this is a team that's supposed to be challenging for the title. 10 points so far this season. And it's just, I don't know what's gone wrong with Liverpool. I can't really put my finger on it. I think Klopp's a fantastic manager. I've got a lot of time for him, got fantastic players. But it's something just not seems to be right with Liverpool at the moment. Van Dijk, great player. It seems to be, he can be got at for the first time I've ever seen that since even in his Southampton days, if I'll be honest. He's been that consistent over so many period of time. I don't know if it's just because Mane's left, that it just seems that they're a little bit shaky and whatever. But, you know, even last week, a couple of goals down against Brighton, you have to give them credit, they come back. But They didn't see the job done, and that's the thing you can get at Liverpool. I for the first time in a very, very long while, I think you can get at Liverpool, and I haven't said that for a long while, have we? Really, let's be honest. They've been like a magnificent machine over the last few years. 90 points.
They've been my least favourite team to play over the last 5-6 years. I include City in that.
Yeah, listen, we played really well. I was talking about this earlier on. We played really well at Anfield in the League Cup side. And in the return leg, it was a walk. They breezed it. You know what I mean? Like, and so, but I do think that Arsenal are a different animal now. To what they were. We're watching a different Arsenal this season, and I feel we've got players that will hurt them and will hurt them.
Are we winning it, Robbie?
I think we are winning it, yeah. And I think, listen, first of all, you stop telling lies, man. Which Arsenal fans have you heard saying I'm going to thrash Liverpool? Nobody's been saying that.
Maybe I'm hanging out with the wrong Arsenal fans.
Yeah, I don't know which guys some fakes you're hanging out with, right?
I'll tell him.
Nobody
desubscribe.
Nobody's been saying that, right? We all know that we got a horrible record against Liverpool. We all know that Liverpool are Liverpool. They still got great players. Yeah. Like you just named out, Jota, he always scores against us. Firmino, you're right. But this is a different Arsenal. You're too confident.
You reckon you'll win? You reckon
I think we will win, yeah. You're too confident.
3 points, Robbie.
What do you mean? We've only lost one game this season.
What is it?
We haven't lost a game at the Emirates. What do you mean 3 points? Like it's what? You think you're going to get 3 points?
No, against Liverpool, you're going to get 3 points.
Well, why not? Why not? Man United did, didn't they?
Well, why would you say something like that?
Because they did. I'm just giving you the facts.
Why would we say that?
You're asking me the question. You're asking me a question. No, but you asked me a question. Man United got 3 points against you. So why can't we?
Against what? With Nat Phillips and that?
What? Oh, there we go. It's excuses.
Our C team.
What the team was playing the other day then against Brighton?
Oh, that's Brighton.
That's the A team, wasn't it?
Yeah, but
you're at home, the A team.
I'm talking about you guys.
Yeah, we're ahead of Brighton. So why can't we? Brighton winning. If we're winning 2-0, you're not coming back and drawing the game 3-3. So you're gonna. So it's a different Arsenal. Listen, you see, that's the thing. It's not Mustafi at the back no more, right? It's not Kolasinac. Yeah? It's Saliba. It's a different, you know what I mean? I personally think, I look at it and I say to myself, it's a very even game because it's two top teams. I'm not disrespecting Liverpool in any way, right? But I think, looking at Liverpool, I think last season's taken so much out of you guys. Because you was literally in every competition, right? And, quadruple and all them things there, right? And that weighed heavy on you, right? So I wasn't jealous, you know what I mean?
You'd love to be in that position.
Huh? No, I want to win them. But, you know what I mean?
So did we,
you was in a great position, right? But I think that, that's taken a lot out of your team physically and mentally. You didn't refresh enough in the summer.
True.
Right? But you still got quality players and you still got Jurgen Klopp, who's a brilliant manager. But you're not focusing on what we've got this season, which we got an excellent team. Jesus up top. Heard you shouting out about Nunes, man. You know what I mean? Nunes, right? What about Jesus?
I'm laughing.
What about him?
Huh?
What about him?
What about him? You're not putting that ratings on his name.
You know what? I'm going to be real.
What about him?
Arsenal's done well. Yeah, I know.
You know what I mean? The Messiah's in town, bro. You know what I mean? Jesus, Martinelli.
This is the thing.
Saka. Well, you're forgetting about this man in the midfield, right?
Why in the midfield. Name players.
In the midfield.
Diaz, Salah, Van Dijk.
Great players. Saliba, Jesus, Xhaka.
Combined 11 to come.
Xhaka. Thomas Partey.
Thiago.
Thiago! Good player, great player.
That's what I'm saying. Amazing.
Where have they been all season?
Odegaard.
Where have all these been all season?
Fabio Vieira.
That's a fair question.
You're going to see them on Sunday.
No.
You're going to see them on Sunday.
I will see them on Sunday. I'm going to see them getting turned over and all that. But where were they? You're going on about all these players, and they are good players. Where have they been all season? That's your problem.
We have had big names that haven't lived up to it this season so far. I
can't
lie.
Why?
Salah, Trent, and Virgil. Personally, haven't been anywhere near it for me. Again, all the things that
I don't think Jurgen. I'm going to be really honest with that. I don't think Jurgen's been himself this season.
Seventh year, isn't
it?
Year seven. No. Every time he gets to year 7, if you notice throughout his career, it's facts. This is not even the thing.
Facts?
Hold on, wait a minute. Isn't not facts? The 7th season
from the media.
7th season, Mainz. What happened? They all fell apart. 7th season at Dortmund.
He left and came to Liverpool.
Hold on. 7th season at Dortmund, what happened?
He was in very
fell apart. 7th season what's happening at the moment. That's what I'm saying. So, if you look at it,
come on, Rob.
There's evidence there.
Come on, lots is evidence. Look,
evidence there, man.
You cannot deny.
Yeah.
Robbie, come on.
He's a good manager.
But I know you don't believe that.
I believe it.
Oh, Klopp. Well, he's excellent. He's one of the. He's a fantastic man. But I see a difference with him this season. Like, you know, I've always said put him above Pep. I've always said that. He was a manager. If I was playing football, he'd be one that I would want to play for because he's got that thing about him. But he seems edgy this time around. He seems a little bit like argumentative on press conferences and all that. That's not yet a good Klopp.
Heavy metal football to indie.
That one did bang. I can't lie. He was looking around for a laugh, but you didn't get it.
He has got to
Let
indie.
me tell you this,
It's not the heavy metal no more, man. It's,
I
you know what I mean? Because
you
the thing is, right, is what we were saying earlier. We did Invincible podcasts, yeah? And the one thing that I've noticed with Liverpool this season, I know it's not even banter now, is that normally Liverpool, that team, press you. They're the best at it. And I haven't seen that intensity this season with Liverpool. That's the one big drop off, and that's why I think, personally, all banter aside, I just think you look a little, and I understand it as well with what they did, and what they, not just last season, and they've been doing over the past few years. I just think mentally,
can't do it forever.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? That's what I'm thinking. I mean, and that's why I feel that players like Van Dijk are flat, and Trent, and that's why I think they're a bit flat, because it's just like, you know, Fergie, he used to be the master of refreshing things. You know what I mean? I think maybe with Liverpool, it's at that stage where even some of the great players may need a little refreshing or a little bit of tinkering here and there. That's what I think. Still a great side.
It's a valid point.
Go on, I've got a question for you guys. I actually understand where your confidence still comes from despite the form because of everything you've done. And we were listing it off on another channel. We were talking about the 90 plus points on 3 occasions, the 3 Champions League finals, all that. I get it. But you can't just turn form on like a tap. You know, you'd have done it by now. So clearly there's something a little bit more innately wrong there, which is just, it's one thing 3-4 games, all right, you're not at it, and then you get back to it. This is becoming a little bit of a prolonged period, isn't it?
You could argue that this is maybe from May. I mean, I say that, we were still winning all the games in the Premier League. We were still getting to the Champions League final, but we weren't playing the Liverpool way. It was get over the line just about, you know, we won the first leg against Villarreal 2-0. 2-0. They scored 2 in the second leg, and we've got to really chase it again. So that Liverpool way of gegenpressing, relentless running, run more than other teams, that's something that I've been really disappointed with this season. United played Brentford. They 7 kilometres they lost on Brentford on running, so Ten Hag had them running around. We then lost by 7 kilometres in that game as well, and that's something you can't excuse, actually. Like, we can sit here and say that Liverpool are still Liverpool, but there's one thing when you see someone like Trent walking and not running. Fabinho's been well off it this season. But if there is one team, this is why I want to reserve judgment on Klopp, the personality of how he is at the minute, the players, until the end of the season. Let's see how we get through. And then maybe we can look at it again. But right now, you're right. It is a prolonged period, and it is semi-worrying if it carries on this way, but that's why I think the Rangers game is important, because it got us winning again in a hostile environment, which they brought 25,000 to Liverpool. They only had 5,000 tickets. That was a mad one. But we won that. We got over the line, clean sheet, and that was a good place to build on for Arsenal. So if there's any team that can turn this around still, I think all of us around this table know that Liverpool can do that.
Yeah, you've got to respect Liverpool on that, like, you know. But what I've only seen Liverpool a couple of times this season, Man United, and against Everton, and fortunate against. I did watch the Fulham game. Yeah, I actually was impressed with Fulham that day, by the way. But you could you think, they quite weren't ready, Liverpool, but they'd be ready for the next game. I think like Crystal Palace was it. I think they struggled to go. I didn't see all that game.
1-1 that was.
But I didn't see it. And I see the game against Everton, and I thought Everton were unlucky not to win that game. And when have you ever said that about Liverpool and Everton? You know what I mean? Like, it's always, Liverpool, how many are going to win by?
Nunes, right? According to him, he's saying that.
Hit the bar that night.
Nunes. You know what I mean? I'm sorry.
No.
Jesus.
When
he starts scoring, the floodgates will open with Nunes.
I think, he's quality player. He's got to be a quality player.
I saw him had 4 chances the other night, and He should have scored at least 2, but he's getting in the positions and he's.
Do you
think
he'll start against us?
He will start with Jota on
He'll
Sunday.
start Jota. He won't start. That's what I'm saying. You're all about Nunes.
It was the new formations. The new formation.
4-2-3-1.
4-2-3-1 now.
That's what
And
I'm saying.
we play Diaz, Jota, Nunes, and Salah as the front.
Is that
four.
not a bit open? No Fabinho,
No, I think
Thiago,
that's-
Henderson sitting.
The Thiago and Fabinho will probably be dropped, and I think it would be Henderson and Thiago in the double pivot, and then you allow Diaz and Jota. Because you got to remember, Thomas Partey's going to have to keep an eye on Jota if he's playing in that number 10.
Thomas
so you can drag him away.
Thomas Partey has been playing brilliantly this season. Right, so has Granit Xhaka in the midfield as
Granit
well.
Xhaka
And you've got Odegaard there. We've got a good midfield. We've got a very good midfield. And up front, you know what I mean, you guys...
You've got very good up front.
You're good up front, but our players up front, I mean, Trent, if he defends how I've seen him defending recently, he'll have a hard time. Martinelli will be running at him. You've got Saka on the other side. I heard that Robertson could even be out, right?
If I'm honest, I prefer Tsimikas to play at the minute anyway.
Okay, so listen, you're there going on about Nunes. I think that's a nervous thing.
Can I finish about Nunes?
Yeah, that's a nervous thing,
Can I finish my
right?
statement about Nunes?
Cool.
Am I allowed to finish?
Yeah,
Am I
finish.
allowed?
Absolutely.
Finish.
Thank you very much.
Take it away.
Okay, so Nunes has been poor this season. We can all agree on that, yeah? Like
He's only played 90 minutes once for Liverpool.
and he
this
looks
season.
like. Have you seen a baby deer come out of a deer?
Why are you saying this?
No. I'm being honest.
A baby deer.
A baby deer trying to walk. That's how he plays. Alex, look at this. Speed.
Hang on.
No.
You were just shouting his name.
Yeah, I know, but that's what I'm saying. Let me back up my statement. That's what I'm trying to
You're
say.
not doing a good job at the minute.
Have you seen Speed's videos on YouTube? Yeah.
Not really. No.
Yeah.
Okay. He said Nunes is copying my stepovers.
Yeah, that killed me. That was
And then I saw it and I said, yo, I think he is. But if Nunes gets it right, I feel like he's gone.
When he
And I
gets
feel
that
like he'll
first
get it
one,
right against you lot.
I think he will turn into a good player.
Yeah.
Of course he will.
Once he gets
Yeah,
it
but then
right,
you're there shouting at Nunes
yeah,
like,
and he's going to get it right. That's what I'm saying.
Why do you think it's this week he's going to get it right?
I have a feeling something's telling me. What the game against Rangers?
You've
The
had a
game-
lot of feelings in previous Liverpool.
game
Arsenal
against
games.
Rangers-
Listen,
I've got a feeling.
my thing's not even. Yeah, that's when exactly. That's how he's talking now.
No.
That's normally me, but I'm now got evidence, right? I present the evidence that I am putting on the table now. Judge Robbie is giving you the
Judge
evidence,
Robbie.
right?
That's what happened.
Let me
I
present
don't
to
think
you.
the judge brings it.
Let me
Corrupt,
present to you Gabriel Jesus. Yeah, one to me. After Haaland at the moment is the best striker in this league as we speak. After Haaland, right? The way that guy has been bending up
agree with that.
defences.
After
scoring
There's only one
goals,
judge, by the way.
Right?
Thank you.
Sorry.
Have some respect,
Right.
honestly, Rob.
Then there's Martinelli on one side and then there's Saka on the other side. Those three in combination, I'm telling you, Liverpool's always, for me, you've had the best front three. But I think this is a front three to rival it. And you saw it last week against. You saw it last week against Tottenham. Tottenham, a team that when they came to the Emirates, they were unbeaten. They hadn't lost the game this season. Hard to break down. Tottenham, this, that, Conte. We put 3 past them. Should have been more. So just pipe down a bit, man. When you're there shouting out about Nunes.
No, I'm not. This is
That's a
the thing now.
nervous. That's a
now
nervous
this is the
energy.
thing. This is where we're going
It's
to
a
get
nervous
everything
thing.
wrong. This is where.
No, you're getting it wrong.
No, I'm getting it
You're
right.
getting it wrong. I'm
getting it
presenting
right.
evidence.
What is this?
I'm presenting evidence. You in court, mate.
No,
You know what I mean?
With Nunes,
Wrong suit.
Tell me he's in court, Judge.
No, Alex, and I know you can agree with me on this one.
Careful.
Yeah? This is a real one. Nunes played so well against Rangers. He done everything but score.
True, I was there.
This is for me one of the
He's a
best
good
games.
player. He's a quality player. I'm more fearful of Jota. Right, because
you have to
Jota
be.
scores against us regularly.
All the time.
But then I guess, and I'll tell you what, I do feel, I know even though I saw you shaking your head at the start, I do feel you miss Mane. I do feel you miss... Mane is such a huge player for you guys.
miss him.
I think you miss him.
That's not a
you miss him
statement,
widely.
Of course we do.
And I remember last
That's
season
not
when
the
we
be-all
played
and
Liverpool,
end-all.
right? We had a few chances earlier on, but Lacazette didn't take them.
Yeah.
But I think now, the difference with Arsenal is we've got better players. You know what I mean? Jesus is better than what Lacazette.
We're a better team than what we were.
I like Lacazette, but Jesus is an upgrade, a big upgrade on him.
No.
Guys like Zinchenko's coming, has brought a new mentality to the team. He's been excellent. You know what I mean? Saliba at the back. Listen, he's not Van Dijk. Van Dijk is still the best centre-back probably in world football, right?
Thank you.
But this is the new guy coming for that crown, I feel. You know what I mean? When I see him play, he has a lot of attributes that reminds me of what made Van Dijk so good, right? And he's still very, very young. And I think he's the new guy coming.
Well,
what are you laughing?
It sounds like you're talking about Kanate, but yeah, go on.
Kanate's quality. Well, he won't be playing, I don't think.
Clever. He might play.
Kanate's quality, but he doesn't have the ball skills and that.
I don't know, man.
Of a Saliba.
Did you see what Nat Phillips did to Zlatan in the Zan
Who starts for France? If it's down to Kanate,
it's not Saliba.
If it's down to Kanate and Saliba.
I think it might be.
Saliba will be ahead of it. What are you talking about?
Sorry, you said who starts for France?
Who starts? If it's down to them two,
so okay,
it's Saliba.
So what is this?
He's
France
the new kid on
TV
the block.
fan.
Yeah,
but let me. If
I'm current form, I'm going to say it now. I'm current form, right? And I'm a big Van Dijk fan. I'm taking Saliba every time.
Well, listen, we're gonna
over Van Dijk on current form.
Save it.
I know Robbie don't agree.
We're gonna discuss.
I know.
No, I'm agreeing with him on current form. I saw Van Dijk earlier in the season when Mitrovic bent him up.
So we're gonna talk.
Fell down like that. I was like, what is that?
Bend him up. Yeah.
Oh, that's not Van Dijk, is it? You know what I mean? He's not been.
I think that's a stupid.
Even you guys said he's not been on current form.
Well, that's silly.
No, but we're dealing with current, innit? Right. What do you want to do? You know what I mean?
Current form. Current form. So what? Arsenal's the best team in the world. Current form.
No.
We're not going to do that Liverpool thing and look in the past, are we?
No, that's what you do. I've got a podcast called The Invincibles, mate.
No, but listen.
Hold tight, you man.
We're talking about form. I think form is very important in this game. Because I don't think there's a great deal between the two sides, if I'll be honest. Home advantages, but form is very, very important.
If someone said to you now, we can swap Van Dijk for Saliba, you wouldn't do that.
No way.
No, I wouldn't.
Honestly, Robbie! Be honest.
No way. How old's Van Dijk?
Right now.
29.
Not right now.
You wouldn't swap?
Not right now. No, I wouldn't. Because
Listen, they haven't seen Saliba in the flesh. Once they've seen Saliba in the flesh, yeah, it'd be different.
Well, that's a nice little intro to the combined 11, which will be coming out.
I can't believe
not right, I'm with Lee. I just said to you, I think Van Dijk.
I wouldn't swap Saliba for anybody.
No, anybody. If we give you Van Dijk, get rid of Saliba, we'll give you Van Dijk right now.
No.
Free.
Would you?
Don't have to pay anything.
Take Van Dijk.
We got the wages covered.
Champions League, Premier League, every cup winner. Why do you not want him?
He's unbelievable player. But right now,
in 5 years,
I'm keeping Saliba. And Saliba is the future.
Van Dijk will be gone by then.
Exactly.
That's why I'm not swapping.
Yeah, Saliba's the future. So I'll put my bets on the future.
Yeah, but it's right in the present, Robbie. That's what you just said.
And on current form,
Saliba's better. I agree with Lee.
All right then.
All right. We'll leave it there. We're gonna.
I think that's a win.
We're gonna have to go into this again in the combined 11 debate coming out later. Let's just let everyone know, guys, where they can find you and also your score prediction for the game, Alex.
Here's my score prediction then. It's going to be 3-2, and it could be Arsenal or it could be Liverpool that get that win.
Bottling it,
No, I've just said. That's fair enough.
Right? I've known Alex and I've said this is the first time that he's hearing me, like, you know what I mean? He's not as confident going into this game as before.
3-2
that's
to either
how it
team.
is.
I can't call it. And Cop TV, obviously. So and DR Sports as well. You can catch me on there.
Don't know, maybe after this weekend.
He might not be on next week.
So Izzy, amazing as always. Where can they find you in your score prediction?
I honestly think it will be a tough game. Arsenal's on form, as you guys said.
Form's key. They haven't mentioned that. We're turning him, I tell you.
Arsenal's playing well, I'm not going to lie. It will be a tough game. But I think we would win 3-1.
3-1 to Liverpool?
Yeah. 3-1. But it'll be a tough game. Oh, come on, Robbie.
That doesn't sound like a tough game, 3-1.
No, you can still get a tough game, 3-1. You still get a tough game. I reckon it'll be tough, but I reckon we'll win 3-1.
I think it will be tough.
Yeah.
I think it'll be because it is Liverpool, and I got mad respect for Liverpool. I do. You know what?
I've never seen it.
No, Liverpool's not a team I dislike over the years.
Jealous.
I don't.
They're like big bro.
Yeah, little Man U.
Mate, I'm starting to dislike them.
They send you shots. They send them shots.
They're like big bro. Yeah.
Right? Oh, Robbie, run shot for me.
I'm thinking it like Spurs now.
Run shot. Your shop's locked. Run shot. Your shop's locked up right now. Right. I'm going 2-1. I think you will score because you're attacking.
Who will score for us?
It could be Jota. You know what I mean?
Not
Nunes. Well, it could be. I don't care who scores. Right, as long as we win. I think we'll win 2-1. We're at home. We haven't lost a game at home this season. We're looking good. We're looking strong. Right, you can laugh. But, I think this game is a huge pressure for Liverpool as well because really, I feel
if we lose, we're banging trouble.
I feel if we win this, any title hopes for Liverpool is completely over.
100%.
Especially going into, you've got Man City next week. So
100%.
you have to get something out of this game. It's a big
Massive
pressure game for you. So I'm going 2-1 Arsenal.
Yeah, massive pressure on them for that reason. If Arsenal win this game, go 14 points clear of Liverpool. Now, that's insane. You know, at the beginning of the season, 14, and probably 17 if after the following week. You know, so I think it's a big game for
you just win your games, yeah.
It's a big game. I just feel that Liverpool are not the team that I've been watching, and that's me being honest. No disrespect. I've got a lot of time for Liverpool.
It's a fair
Because
statement.
obviously, like, you know, beating Spurs in the Champions League, I'll always be thankful for Liverpool, like, you know what I mean?
You're welcome, Lee.
But that's fine, thank you. But I think Arsenal will win it 2-0.
All right. We'll leave it there, guys. Let us know your score predictions in the comment section below. Big thanks to everyone who just... They get shaken This is just... it's a bloodbath. It's a bloodbath. Go check out the other super fan debate that comes out a little later on the channel as well. That's going to be a combined 11. Saliba or Van Dijk, or both. We'll see. Guys, big thanks for joining. Let us know your thoughts in the comments as always. And we'll be covering the whole game, starting 11, everything on AFTV on Sunday. We'll see you then.
Shop for AFTV merch at shop.aftv.co.uk. Subscribe to us on YouTube. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, Snapchat, and Twitch. We've got content for every platform, so check it out.